Hello friends, today we are with our first podcast, and on first podcast we are having someone who is very special, who is a business entrepreneur, as well as he's young, dynamic, having a great vision to work something and to do something for the society. आइए मिलते हैं हमारे पहले गेस्ट से। कैसे हैं सर आप?
I'm good, thank you. आप कैसे हो?
बस मैं भी अच्छा हूँ। आप अपने बारे में थोड़ा सा कुछ बताएंगे तो ज़्यादा अच्छा हो।
जैसे आप जानते हो, my name is Imran, and I own this cafe known as the Coffee Bean. We started this cafe in Vasai West location. जहाँ पे we have a very sweet, cozy ambience, English style cafe. You get all the varieties of coffee, including the hot and cold. We have almost like 50 plus variants of coffee that you can try. So this is what we started recently, like a few months ago. And saying about myself, so I have almost 11 years of experience working into corporate. I was working in different fields, different jobs I've done, taken an experience of more than 11 years. And then we decided to start this cafe known as the Coffee Bean.
So, as you had a dream about coffee cafe, something like that, why didn't you opted for something else? Why coffee?
Coffee is something that people nowadays start their day with, something which everyone knows about. And coffee is a thing that, coffee gives a start to many things. There's a lot happens over a coffee. You have a meeting, you have a date, you have anything. Coffee is the first thing that needs to be there. So,
It's a good concept. So basically, when we speak about coffee and rest other part, so who are the target audience for you? Who are the basic customers who would you are targeting basically?
considering the target audience is like every person, if he or she is an adult, they are my target audience. Like a student going in college, tell a person who is happily married, living a retired life, when they love coffee. So
It's a broader aspect
yes,
basically. So in future, do you have any business prospect which may go beyond this? Because this is a newly started cafe. So do you have something big?
definitely we have already thought about it. Okay, we will be expanding. We will be increasing the number of our branches. We will be kind of establishing a chain of our outlets.
So, what do you feel, or what is your message for youth that whether they must be into salaried job, or they must be an entrepreneur, or they must have their own concept or something like that?
Genuinely speaking, or frankly speaking, I would say a person should experience working in as a job as a salaried person. They should gain experience what a job is, how things work in the market, and once he or she establishes a good experience in salaried or a job field, then the person can think about or start about becoming an entrepreneur or starting his own any business that he or she wants.
Okay. So basically, you are saying that job is must.
Yes.
From that, they may get a disciplined lifestyle,
Yes.
and later on, they can explore to the entrepreneur module where they can move in. That's great. So, as a youngster, when you are doing this business, so do you have something idea about helping the society in some different way or something like that?
I do have. We have thought about it. Like considering this particular brand that we have started, the Coffee Bean, we will be establishing a change into multiple segments. One will be on a higher range where it will be a much bigger space where people can come and sit and have some good discussions. And the another will be a kind of a small segment chain which will particularly be for a person who is trying to get into the entrepreneur role with a minimum investment. He can start his own business. He can start his own small walk-in kind of thing, where not much investment is required, and a person will start earning in very few months of time.
Okay. So that means you have various aspects and various set of goals. That is for I can say as an entrepreneur, you are looking about your futures as well as you're into a social life, so you're trying to engage the basic population, which is a mixture of youth as well as senior people,
Yes.
right? So what is the timeline down the line you're seeing yourself after 10 years?
After 10 years, see, the very first thing is no one has seen the future. But considering the affirmative style or the positive thinking style, I do plan and see myself as a person who will be having this coffee bean as a multi chain cafe, a kind of multi-million dollar company where we will be having outlets all over India. That is what I dream of.
So it's a good one, because the vision what you're carrying, it is all about your affirmatives, as you said.
That's right.
And as I entered first time into your cafe, I noticed that it is having a good arrangement, having very green kind of atmosphere
Yes.
outside. But as we are coming in, I can see various literatures are there
Yes.
which people can enjoy. I can see secrets, I
Yes.
can see books which are very much engaging. There are novels placed here. So, and there is a fun and frolic part that you are having a set of games as well as a mental crunch, that is chess.
Yes.
So it seems to be that you are just targeting all sets of
Absolutely.
crowd.
Yes.
So it looks very, you can say, consumer friendly, as well as it is working module is also good. The ambience, the neatness, what I have seen.
Mm.
So, do you have anything, something related to training youth? Because right now, as socially we see, youth is either engaged in a job pattern or they are into their studies. But in between, there is a lacuna, or you can say there is a disturbance, that youth is getting disturbed to something out channel. What we can say, they are either into drugs, either into something. So, do you have some vision to bring in youths into a training module where you can execute your plans, you can teach them, or you can have a training sessions with them? Do you have something like that?
Yes, definitely. Uh, as I mentioned earlier, like we are planning to start a chain of cafes, which will be targeting a higher segment of cafes as well as a small initial capital requirement of cafe as well. So in that we will be training person or the a kind of youngsters who are really into coffees. They love making coffee, which in today's world it is known as the designation is known as a barista. So we will be training youngsters as well to become a barista. I have a very young person working with me as well named as Nihal. He is in process of becoming a barista. So he has a dream of it, and I'll make sure that his dream come true as well.
Barista, the word is quite fascinating,
That's right.
as it is said to be that barista is the word. I remember when I was into a learning process in language Urdu, barista means the fried onion
Acha.
which is placed over the biryani. So we have an Indian flavor and essence into it.
Okay.
And since you are grooming them and you are embossing the name barista, it is quite fascinating to me. So I wish you the all the best, as well as I would say that future is very bright enough for you as well as for us, because it is our first podcast with you.
I
So
appreciate it.
I have a whole conviction that we will grow together, and
I
coming
look
near
forward to
future
it.
we will be having a good collaborations.
Absolutely.
My well wishes to you.
Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Bye.